So Miles, I didn't get to show off this guy.
The circle of life.
Oh, and I'm a hair.
I don't know the next line.
I don't know the words either, but I know the melody.
Know the words.
Yeah.
And if I don't dare, it's the circle of life. Dome. When we say dome, just it'll say backwards compatible.
Yeah.
Right? You did that right.
Did I?
Hey, that was dumb. Welcome to Backwardz Compatible.
Welcome,
I'm Miles.
Back. I am Kyle, Backwardz Compatible with the Z. Everybody say hi to Nendroid Link from Breath of the Wild.
Don't fucking tell me what to do.
Well, okay, you don't have to say hi, but recognize his greatness. I'm so happy that I got this guy.
Yeah.
Setting him up on the horse was a bitch.
Oh.
Because I was like, of course he just goes on the horse without this little thing to hold him on the back, and he kept falling
That's
off.
cute. That's cute. You're a big Zelda fan, huh?
Yep.
Now you got that, huh?
Yep.
I got the Sonic Mania Collector's Edition. You know what that came with?
Oh, I know, but why don't you tell the audience?
Boosh, motherfucker!
Oh, that's awesome. That's really cool.
It's so unnecessary.
So, okay, so this
Hold
is
it.
based off of not the original Sega Genesis.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a lot lighter than I thought it'd be for some reason.
It's like a pretty much scale replica of a Sega Genesis with Sonic the fucking Hedgehog on it.
But this is like the first one, because the Genesis I had was smaller.
You had the one that had like the two buttons.
Yeah,
and, like,
yeah,
I had that one growing up too.
Redesigned one, yeah.
Yeah. I don't need this. This is my blue desk friend now because look. Go ahead and keep listening.
Okay,
Let's go and play.
Hold on. I want to explain everything to people, though.
Okay, I was just gonna say, look, I like toys and shit.
Yeah.
I don't have room for that. I don't have room for that in my place. I have too many toys. What are we doing?
All right,
Boss
so
rush.
this is a boss rush. So
Okay.
I think all I need to do is form a circle between points of gems. Each time I beat a boss, a gem will appear or light up on this thing.
Totes.
I just need to make a circle, but if I beat all of them, I get a little blue glowy thing.
What does the blue glowy thing do again?
It gives me more life, which I need.
All right.
So I could face off with this bitch again.
Is that Vampire Guitar Girl?
Yes, Vampire Guitar Girl.
Oh, Jesus.
I could go and fight the doppelganger again right away if I
Oh,
wanted
how
to.
fun would that be?
Let's kill this bitch.
All right. By let's, I mean you.
So what's new with you?
Oh, you mean in the 30
Between
seconds
the 10
between...
minutes.
Why did it take 10 minutes to record this one from the last one, Kyle?
Well, I was trying to figure out how to do a two-player mode with doppelganger.
Yeah.
So I was like, maybe it's because there isn't a second player signed in. Signed him in, and then Devil May Cry was like, returning to the sign-ins to the title screen because someone else signed in.
Yeah.
Had to fight my way through the chess game of hell again.
You sure
and,
did.
You know, fucking Ron, Weasley wasn't here to help.
He wasn't. He was all fucking Hermione.
Yeah.
Get it, Ron. Get
Or the other girl that was like crazy for him. Oh yeah, did we talk about that? The marathon that was on the other day?
Yeah, you
I
mentioned it,
straight up watched like the whole thing as I was cleaning my apartment.
What's your favorite Harry Potter book?
Order of the Phoenix. Well, see, it's not gonna be book because it's movie. Because it was like after the second or third book. Whenever they started making the movies, I was just like, all right, I'll just wait for these.
Fair enough.
So Order of the Phoenix is one of the coolest ones to me because of the fight with Dumbledore and Voldemort at the end. And I know that's like, what, 10 minutes? But it's so cool.
My favorite book was, I believe, The Half-Blood Prince. I think it's the sixth one.
Yeah, Half-Blood
It's the one with the
Prince is
zombie
really good.
lake, which in my mind was like way scarier, and then in the movie it was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know,
They didn't. Like, can't we just say they did not need to make the last book into 2 movies?
God, no,
that
they did
fucked
not.
up the pacing
Can
royally.
we talk about the strangest directorial decision, or maybe writing decision, in that entire franchise?
Yeah.
Was Voldemort Hug.
Oh yeah.
Remember Voldemort Hug?
I feel like they could have gotten a second take on that. You know.
Yeah, I feel like.
Okay, two things. Voldemort hug.
I feel like
and hold on, and Voldemort laugh. Remember
feel
his?
like. I think I repressed that. You think after getting the second take they would have gone, what if we just didn't though?
Yeah.
Like what if he
doesn't need a hug. He's not a
that
hugger.
That doesn't
you know,
happen in the books.
He's evil.
It doesn't happen in the books.
He hates people and human contact.
Dear Draco, sweet, supple Draco.
so young
My
and
child.
still not 18. It's great.
Do you want to know where this wand has been?
Oh, God.
I'll tell you where it's going. A little weird. A little weird.
Oh, man. Yeah, they could have gotten a couple of extra takes, but maybe the director at that point was like, I'm so fucking tired. They made one movie into two.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. I don't know if it was the same director for both of them.
For the last two?
Yeah, it wouldn't make sense if it was different because like the tones would just be off.
Mikey Newman has a really great video, great movies with Mikey about the importance of Prisoner of Azkaban, the film.
Yeah.
Because, originally the original director for the first two was gonna do all of them.
Yeah.
He was gonna make the entire series of films, but then he said in an interview, he's like, I came to realize that I could do this entire franchise, but it would come at the cost of seeing my own children grow up. I would, because as someone that's directed things before, that kind of becomes everything. The project that you work on kind of takes front and center in your life, for better or worse.
That's why you can't get a dog, because it's like impossible to take care of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you can't get a dog. Or girlfriend.
Oh man.
No, it's and so he was like, I'm sorry, I just can't do this. And then they brought on a new dude with Prisoner of Azkaban, and then a new guy after that, and a new guy after that, and blah 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 blah. And what this did was it kind of changed the game in the film industry. It's kind of what the Marvel Cinematic Universe then based its formula on, you know?
Yeah.
They have with every new installment comes a new director with a new voice and new ideas, and it keeps things feeling fresh. And it's not always. It's every time. It's a risk. It is a risk. But I'd argue that it is a risk worth taking. I think it's. Yeah. I mean, like people just didn't do that until Azkaban, and then it worked. Like Prisoner of Azkaban, I think is probably my favorite of the movies.
There we go.
Yeah, I think Azkaban's definitely my favorite of the movies. Yeah, Harry Potter. I remember.
She's doing her suck you dry. She's gonna suck on me.
Oh, she's gonna sluck you. Don't let her sluck me. Don't let her sluck you.
Don't be a sluck, girls. Just remember that.
Unless like y'all are into it, in which case,
and you're in a committed relationship and blah blah blah, and you're safe and the condoms and whatever.
I didn't say that shit.
Oh, right.
Hey man, you do you. Kill her.
Look at me, I'm dainty. I'm shooting you with my guns.
Oh fuck! You know what we haven't done in forever?
What?
Would you rather?
Would you rather? Let's do that.
Hold up. Yeah. I was actually looking at that earlier today. I love that fucking subreddit.
That and me in real life, me IRL. That's funny as shit.
Oh yeah, that shit's good.
What was the one we looked at that just killed us that one time?
Okay, like right off the bat though.
Yeah.
Would you rather eat 100 chicken McNuggets or 10 large fries?
100 chicken McNuggets or 10 large fries? I'm gonna go with the fries.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going with them nuggets, dog. Why the fries? I feel like that's gonna get so greasy and just like.
Oh, and the fucking the chicken nuggets aren't?
Nah,
the chicken nuggets are gonna get old, and it's McDonald's.
Oh
so,
no,
you know.
sure, no.
Oh, we're talking about chicken nuggets.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Okay. Chick-fil-A makes the best chicken nuggets ever.
They're pretty good.
And as everybody knows, Chick-fil-A is not open on Sundays.
Okay.
Guess where the newest, or like maybe it won't be the newest, but guess where a prominent Chick-fil-A location is being built in Atlanta?
Where?
Guess where? Just give me a guess.
I don't know things in Atlanta.
So, Atlanta.
The Coca-Cola factory.
No.
The airport.
No.
Those are the two things I know that exist.
So
Turner Broadcast.
So Atlanta
I'm gonna stop.
is a big city.
Okay.
And as big cities typically do, they have professional sports teams.
Okay.
Like a basketball team.
All right.
Or in this case, a football team.
The Falcons.
Yes, the Atlanta Falcons.
Oh, I got that right.
The Atlanta Falcons are building a new stadium, and in this new stadium, they are putting in a Chick-fil-A. But this Chick-fil-A,
what's it do, Kyle?
Like other Chick-fil-A's, is not open on Sunday.
Okay.
Now, are you still with me, Miles?
Oh no.
When are NFL games played?
Sunday.
Yeah. What the fuck? It's gonna be, and they already said it's gonna be closed on Sunday. What the fuck are they gonna? Oh, it'll be open on Monday night games. That's like 2 games a year.
I thought Monday Night Football was a big thing.
It's a big thing, but it's like that only happens per team. Like maybe once or twice a season. Maybe there's like a Thursday game too. But think about that. In the course of a season, that Chick-fil-A is only gonna be open like 4 times.
Surely not, though, right?
No, but that's like that was the thing Josh and I were looking up today, and it also made me really want Chick-fil-A, so I went and got Chick-fil-A.
Good for you. Good for you.
That's like one of the most that I've ever heard. It's so dumb.
That's one of the dumbest things you ever heard?
Okay, I've heard dumber things.
I was gonna say you live a blessed life, my friend.
Oh man. But still, like,
that's dumb. If that's actually what's gonna happen, that's dumb.
Now, I thought maybe since you mentioned Ted Turner has an apartment at the top of CNN, or he did when he owned all of that, right? Because CNN World Headquarters is huge. It has HLN, it has all these other things, Cartoon Network, or it did. Big. Fucking what happened? So his apartment was at the top of it, and there's like a giant food court at the bottom. You know, you could just go in there and get food whenever you want. So maybe the owner of the Atlanta Falcons is like, I have a new apartment in this building. I want to have a Chick-fil-A whenever I want it. So that would make sense. He just has a Richie Rich style Chick-fil-A where it's open for him whenever he wants it. But just to only, if he doesn't have that, why the fuck did you put a Chick-fil-A that's not, a restaurant that's not open on Sundays in a stadium that's primarily open on Sundays?
Now,
how are you gonna make your money back?
I don't know. I just don't know, Kyle. But you know what I do know?
What?
Do you know the fun fact about the, talking about like restaurants downstairs?
Yeah.
So there's an infamous dormitory on University of Texas campus called Jester, mainly infamous because of the fact that it was built by a dude that designed prisons.
Yep.
And that is very much reflected in the layout of this particular living quarter.
You're just missing the big beeping sound where it goes and all the doors slide open.
It's not great. Not the worst. By no means the worst, but not great. What Jester does have is it has 2 food courts. J2 on the second floor, the fancy one.
Oh yeah.
Or no, the fancy one was on the first floor.
Yeah.
They had like higher quality food or something. It was more expensive, and I will admit I think it was better than like the other cafeteria that they had. But there's so many kids that live in Jester, they have 2 cafeterias essentially. They also have a Wendy's, and this Wendy's is open until 4 in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know the fun fact about this Wendy's, Kyle?
What is the fun fact about this Wendy's, Miles?
That is the highest grossing Wendy's in the world.
Yep. Yeah, that makes sense.
It makes too much
I know
sense.
Because I've helped them attain that goal.
Oh, so did I.
Yeah. Ooh, Skywell. No, I don't want to fight Skywell. I hate Skywell.
Shout out to Wendy's spicy chicken nugs.
Them nugs.
God,
Who are
so
you?
yachty.
Who is this guy? You remember who this guy? Oh, I remember who this guy is.
His death. He was the first mofo.
Yeah, he was the first asshole.
Oh God. I'm so tired.
You remember your first asshole? Should be your own, but.
Oh, I see. Yeah. I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell
Unless
you about?
we were going to talk about your high school girlfriend again.
Okay, I was gonna say if we talked about that or not.
Yeah, we have.
Okay.
Twice.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Oh. Sorry, I almost said her name. Sorry, gal. Did I tell you that I recently reconnected with her?
Really? Why?
Did I not tell you this?
No.
Out of the blue, she messaged me on Facebook, and I never check my Facebook. I will check it.
Round 3?
No. I maybe check my Facebook like once every 3 months. To tell you the truth, I don't know why I still have it. I think it's probably just because I really just need to go through and just
now you need it for your parents, because that's my parents are on it.
Well, now my parents have Twitter.
Oh, well, yeah, my parents haven't caught up yet. I'm saying I think most people. Well, okay, here's another thing about Twitter. I'm diverging for the story, but it's we act like everybody's on it. I think there's only there's not that many people on it. There's plenty of people who still don't use Twitter.
Oh, remind me to come back and talk about Game of Thrones Twitter.
Okay.
Wake up! All right, so. Bitch. Was that to me or to death?
Both.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
What? Why? It was supposed to be over!
Bitch.
It was because I called it a bitch. Death was
exactly
fuck you.
Well, fuck you, Kyle Taylor. She messaged me on Facebook.
Yeah.
And was like, hey, random, I had a dream about you last night where we just got cheeseburgers and hung out like friends.
What the fuck?
Oh,
is he back?
Get
fuck you!
dunked on, Kyle Taylor.
This is fucking bullshit.
Does this not happen normally?
I don't remember.
Well, I mean, he's just like a normal enemy now, right? So like, he shouldn't be hard to fight.
Yeah, I mean, more or less, but still. The idea on this boss rush is that, like, with other boss rushes, you only have, like, so many health items, and you have to make sure you kill them all before you finish it.
Gotcha. So she was like, yeah, this is weird, but, like, would you like to just, like, hang out and catch up? Because I haven't really seen you in years. And I was like, fuck it, sure. Like, I don't know. I'm really, really bad about hanging out with people. I very rarely am the person to initiate it because I don't know, I'm like, at my core, kind of hermity.
Right.
It normally takes someone being like, yo, do you want to do something Saturday? And then I'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And then I'll do it. And even sometimes then I'll be like, I don't know, because I'm a horrible, flaky person.
Mr. Maybe on Facebook.
Oh, God, that was like, I was notorious for that. Are you invited to this? Are you going to go? Maybe. I'll think about it. Really, this just means if something more interesting comes up, I'll say no. I'm an asshole.
Thanks, Aziz.
What? He didn't say that.
You were sounding like Aziz a little bit. Yeah.
Anyways, so
Are they dead?
We grabbed drinks.
Thank God.
The first thing I think both of us realized was that, well, we both got a little fatter. We both got a little older and fatter. But it was super cool catching up with her. Like, she's got a nerdy boyfriend, and they just got a house together, and like at one point he swung by, and it was really funny because then he and I hit it off and started talking like more than me and my ex had been talking. We were like, oh, and the vibe, right? And, like, just started talking about video games and shit.
So it wasn't weird to him that you got drinks with an ex.
And that's what I was worried about. I was like, oh, I hope he's not gonna feel weird about it. She's like, nah, man, we talk, we communicate, everything's totally chill. And then he showed up, and it was awesome, like adults do.
Yeah.
God,
I didn't mean to pick up that green orb.
Why not? Why? Oh, it was a
heal. It was a heal thing. It was a heal me.
Oh, you fucked us.
I fucked up. I think we'll be all right. Okay, so who do I want to fight next? I know there's like a quick way so that we can move on with the rest of the level, but I'm just gonna like kill everything. So,
are we almost done with this game? This seems like
close.
This feels like the penultimate challenge.
Very close.
Very close.
I think if we get through enough of this, we'll be able to do the last part next time. We'll see. We'll see.
Audible gasp.
Here, all right. Let's do the. Let's do Skywhale.
You know, we also need to start thinking about what game we're gonna play next.
Ooh,
yeah, people start leaving your comments below. I don't remember this boss.
Oh, you were talking to Cole during the whole time.
Was this the whale?
Yeah, this is Skywhale's like heart and intestines, and he's got 3 hearts.
It's good to know that his hearts went to hell when he died.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna talk about Twitter Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
So, my best good friend Steve has a little Game of Thrones night that I've gone to a couple of times. Also, chill with the Bairds. He's having a little Game of Thrones night with a new group of friends that he made, which I was very upset about. He's not allowed to have friends outside of me.
Right?
And yeah, I honestly thought it was pretty fucked up. But he's got a friend named Justin, a new friend named Justin that I met. Justin's a real cool dude. Thing I learned about Justin is he runs.
His last name is In Cakes.
I would love that. No, he runs.
I got in there like right at the bell.
He runs a Game of Thrones fantasy league on Twitter. He does.
How does that work?
Points are awarded based on fatalities, kills, sex acts, nudity, acts of violence. It's kind of like a drinking game type thing.
Okay.
Like, he's assigned point values to all these things.
Okay.
And at the beginning of each season, you draft which characters you want on your team.
Okay.
So, like, if Daenerys got a fuck ton of points a couple episodes ago.
Okay.
So I'll put it to you that way, you know?
A fuck ton. So she was like fucking a ton?
I mean, it is Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
But I was talking to him about what it's like having a kind of when a lot of people pay attention to you online.
Yeah.
Because he runs a Twitter that has I haven't checked it out, but apparently has like a pretty fucking large amount of followers. And he was telling me, he's like, I get so many hate messages of people being like, what the fuck? Because like he'll post like the stats after every episode, and people being like, what the fuck? This person should have been given this, or like, why aren't you counting this? I feel like you should be counting this, and like it really bums him out. And like when people are like, oh, you're doing a shit job. This is so stupid. I could do this way better. Blah blah blah. And Steve told him about what I do, so we had to talk about like dealing with that kind of stuff.
Dealing with shitty people on Twitter.
I'll never forget something Bernie asked me one time.
Oh yeah.
He said. He asked me two things. He said, do you watch a lot of internet content? And I said, yeah, I don't have cable. It's almost exclusively what I watch. He's like, cool. Like, how often do you leave a comment? And I went, never.
Yeah.
Yeah. Went, exactly. Like, and you enjoy it, right? You come back and you watch it. I was like, yeah. He's like,
that was me on the RT site forever.
Yeah. Like, the majority of people that consume online content do just that and then move on with their day happy. The people that leave comments are the people that are going to complain about stuff, or the people that are very, very much involved in that online community and want to say stuff. And we love you, everybody commenting on this video. So he was like, yeah, try not to let that get you down. And then there's a phrase that I can't remember where I first heard it. It might have been Dan Knight back at UT. Oh
yeah, our teacher. Our teacher and like faculty advisor to TSTV.
It might have been him. It sounds like something he would say. But there's a phrase.
Okay, can you imagine Hank Hill saying?
Yes.
Okay, then it might be something.
And it was, and I think this is such an important phrase to remember, and that is, you might be the tastiest, most delicious peach in the world, but not everybody out there likes peaches.
Yep.
And it's just like, yep, that's fair. I think that's always a really important thing to remember. It's like, look, you're not going to make everybody happy. You should do things that make you happy. And if other people are made happy by it, then awesome. And if not, sorry. But I don't know. Obviously, there's, it's not a hard, fast rule, but...
Hard and fast. That's how I like it.
That's how I wanted to end that bit, Kyle.
Yeah.
Yes. Hey, but let's get back to the real question. Fries?
Fries.
Large fries?
Wait, okay, I forgot that's where this like started. Holy shit. Yeah. Fries, because I think like, I don't know, I feel like I could finish them faster if I had to.
They're just so dry. They're so dry, Kyle.
So dry.
At least with a McNug, there's like a little bit of juice.
I don't think they're that dry. Like, they're salty and tasty and delicious. And
salt?
I was watching...
That's gonna
I don't care. Oh, I was watching there's a film about the guy who made McDonald's what it is on Netflix. It's called The Founder. Michael Keaton's in it. It's pretty good. I mean, it's just like a historical, not historical, I should say. It's like a dramatic historical
reinterpretation
film.
of...
Yeah. I wouldn't say reinterpretation, but it, like, I'm sure there's stuff that was like fudged to make it easier to tell in 2 hours. But yeah, it's pretty interesting where it's just like the McDonald's brothers in was it Sacramento, California?
I'm learning as you speak. You could be filled with lies right now.
They had their burger stand, and they came up with a system they called the Speedy system, so that they could get food to people in under it was either 3 minutes or 30 seconds, something like that. Something fast, really, really fast. That was the idea, because back in the day when you went to drive-ins and diners, you excuse me, it was like asking your mom to make you something to eat, or like your dad or something, like where they get it out of the fridge, they put it on the grill. It's gonna take like, depending on what it is, not a couple minutes. It's gonna take like 20, and then like they're so busy, it's always gonna be like it's gonna take forever. Your order might be wrong. People don't care because like drive-ins used to be like hangouts for like greasers and stuff like that. So the waitresses are more concerned about like their ass not getting grabbed rather than getting your order right.
Okay.
But so the McDonald's brothers, they're like, there's a better way to do this. We can do this better. And they had opened up their own stand, and they're doing all right. But they're like, what do we? One of them was like, we sell 80% burgers, fries, and Coke. So why don't we just streamline and only sell that? So that's like, all right, we'll do that. Then they moved from like whatever the first town was to Sacramento. Where Sacramento, California? No, but I'm gonna say this wrong. Is it
Mumford & Sons?
It's exactly.
They moved to Mumford & Sons.
They moved to Mumford & Sons.
They got a little banjo and a ukulele.
And it's not San Diego.
All right.
Okay.
San Francisco, San Jose, San Andreas.
Look up Sacramento really quick, and McDonald's.
I'm just gonna search McDonald's Origins, which sounds like a horrible movie.
I just imagine like Ronald McDonald, and he's just like, I don't know, fighting hordes of like, I don't know, Burger Kings, something like that.
Let's see.
Okay, so I could use fire against this asshole.
Your first asshole. I'd go with the nugs. It'd be hard though. I once split a 50-piece McNugget bucket with my buddy Spencer, like right before we did a live musical. That was a horrible idea,
Didn't we
Kyle.
do that once for the Super Bowl?
I'm positive we did. That 100% sounds like something we do.
Adams. We were at Adam's place. If you know, Adam and Corey, right?
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't think I could like pound away 100 nugs on my own. You know?
Oh, it wouldn't be good. Let's see. What? First McDonald's restaurant opened April 15th, 1955 in Illinois.
No, that's the first one that Kraut, or whatever his name is, Michael Keaton's character.
All right.
That's the first one he did.
All right. Let's fucking...
The original burger stand, it didn't have the golden arches.
Monrovia, California? No.
No, that was like probably where they were first.
All right.
Fuck you, you little demon dog.
Downey, California. Hey, Kyle?
Yeah?
I don't care enough to search for this.
All right. I'm about to get murdered.
Don't do that.
I'll just use 2 of these. Because we need to get through this fucking game. At this point, it's less about style and more about we have a schedule.
We have a tight deadline to hit. We have to kill these demons.
So that we can have 10 parts and it's all in one contained thing.
One contained thing. We're gonna go back to Would You Rather. Let's see. Ooh. Would you rather
get back on?
Oh, I immediately know the answer to this. Well, actually, okay. Would you rather get to live an extra 10 years by eating healthy, or die 10 years earlier by eating whatever you want?
I never gained weight. I feel like eat whatever I want. Yeah. What about you?
Oh, definitely eat whatever I want.
Yeah.
Look, I don't want to live longer if I'm not going to be able to enjoy the things I eat. I'm sorry. I'm just...
Yeah, there was something...
Burn bright and fast.
There's something that comes out that's like testosterone is what, it's part of why men die earlier, before, like, usually before women. They don't live as long, I should say, on average. Gotta be specific with things. I don't need people coming into the comments. Coming in hot. Yeah, the testosterone is what makes you die sooner, and so because they were like eunuchs, like when they did like professional, like not historical data, they were like, oh yeah, they would live longer, and they're like, oh, it's because of the testosterone. It's like, so would you cut off your boys to live longer? And it was like, it was something like maybe 5 years on average. I'm like, everybody was like, no, what's the point? Where's the fun?
I think I've talked about this before, but like, I've always had this like weird vibe that I'm like, I'm not gonna make it to be super old, and I don't know why.
I just got a lot of people get that feeling.
Yeah, I just don't. I see myself either getting in like a car accident or like cards on the table. And I'm sorry if this gets like too morbid. This shit doesn't bug me. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be my heart because I've been taking ADHD medication for most of my life, and that makes my heart work harder.
Hate you.
Yeah, because the whole thing with like ADHD is that to simplify it.
Okay, I got it.
Your brain's not getting enough blood.
Yeah.
So it prioritizes things like breathing, walking, things that keep me alive, and neglects things like pay attention to what the teacher's saying.
Right.
Is how it was kind of like dumbed down explained to me.
Yeah.
So ADHD medication, despite the fact that like the H in ADHD stands for hyperactive, things like Adderall and stuff, these are a stimulant.
Right. It's speed.
To increase blood flow, actually give you more energy, which is why things like coffee and stuff can sometimes be beneficial to people with ADHD and I think ADD. I'm all going off of memory, so forgive me if I'm horribly wrong. I'm not a doctor. Yeah, I think my heart's just gonna explode. Like, I'm pretty positive that's what's gonna go out. Like I'll be like driving in my vet, like rolling around it. and then that'll be it.
You're gonna have a Corvette. That's what you want.
No, I don't want a Corvette. I want I think I want
like Corvettes.
I want a Jeep.
A Jeep?
I feel like a Jeep.
You wanna join the Jeep family?
Maybe, I don't know. My first
Jeeps
car was
cool.
a Jeep and I loved it.
I've talked about this, like looking at other cars, like part of me wants a truck, cause like
I don't want a truck in Austin.
why do you want a Jeep in Austin?
Fair point.
A truck, at least you can haul shit. A Jeep is like
The Wrangler's kind of small.
I mean, it's still got worse gas mileage.
Right. No, you're 100% right. It's stupid.
Oh, what was I? I need to go back. I was trying to get a different weapon, and then I didn't do it because I'm a fool.
Top question on Would You Rather right now is...
Yeah.
Would you rather have 10 butts or no butts?
10 butts?
10 butts.
Like individual cheeks, or...
No. I think those are buttholes. So I think that's 20 butt cheeks or no butt cheeks. But that means you have to
Just
have...
pancake
you need to have the
ass.
digestive system of a jellyfish.
Ooh.
Which is one hole. They eat and poop out the same hole, Kyle.
I don't...
Jellyfish are fucking weird. I did a whole biology project on them in high school. They're just like a cluster of nerves that are purely instinctual, and I find that fascinating because they don't have a brain. It's just a thing of it's just wherever the wind, water takes them. It's all just reactionary. It's so weird.
Okay, let's get this because I need
Rolling
it. But...
around at the speed of sound.
Yeah, places to go. Gotta follow my rainbow.
Ooh.
I don't have
Okay.
enough orbs.
Would you rather?
Would I rather?
Oh, fuck. Would you rather give up eating cheese for the rest of your life or give up oral sex, both giving and receiving?
I love me some cheese. I don't know.
The top comment on this by user Sid and Financy is oral sex, no question. If cheese was a person, it would have a restraining order on me. Oh my fuck.
This is when I tell you my username, and it's that username.
I gotta give up. I gotta give up the oral sex for cheese. I'm
Cheese
sorry.
is so good.
I love me some oral sex, both giving and receiving.
But blowjobs are so good, so good. And giving.
Can I say this? I enjoy performing oral sex more than I enjoy receiving oral sex.
Really?
Yeah. Oral sex is all fine and dandy, but that's not what I'm here for.
Right.
I am here to get in between those legs,
Yeah.
and that's just that's me, and everybody's different. But you know, it's our differences that make the world a beautiful place.
Okay. Okay. These guys again.
Oof. Oh, this is disgusting.
All right.
I don't know if I want to ask it.
Well, I'm curious.
Would you rather go 2 full weeks without wiping, as in just poop and walk away,
Oh, jeez.
or go a full month wearing the same pair of wet socks?
Same pair of wet socks?
Yeah.
Well, that'll kill you. So.
What?
Yeah, like you get trench foot and they'll have to amputate.
What?
Yeah. This is World War One.
In a month?
A month of wet feet? Yeah. In shoes?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. It'll fuck you up.
I feel like poopy butthole would also cause some health problems. And I'm gonna be honest, my past few movements have not been great. Like, there's no way I'd be able to just
Here.
drop it and go back to what I was doing without everybody knowing.
God. It's like you're gonna have.
I'm sorry, I said this is gonna be gross.
Yeah. Why are these guys more difficult now?
Kyle, you're seeing a lady, yeah?
Yeah.
Would you rather be slapped by your girlfriend in front of many people, or slapped by many people in front of your girlfriend?
What's the context of the many people? What did I do?
Well, she'd just walk in and see a bunch of people slapping you.
Oh. I feel like I could play that off later with my job and be like, it was for a thing.
That's very true.
Yeah. Man. I'd rather get slapped by a bunch of people because, like...
I'm in the same boat. If I had a girlfriend, I'd be like, yeah. Because if I'm getting slapped by my girlfriend, I feel like I did something to upset her.
Well, no, I'm like, what the fuck are you slapping me for? This would cause, like, huge issues.
Have you ever been straight up slapped by a girl?
By a girl?
Yeah.
I think by... maybe my mom once.
Oh, really?
Well, maybe because I said something I shouldn't have, but...
Back before Aaron and I were dating, she slapped me once at a party.
Really?
Did I ever tell you this story?
Maybe.
So,
I feel like I probably have by other girls. I just can't remember because whatever.
Aaron and I were in this kind of like, because we dated very briefly in college.
Casually seeing each other, sort of.
We dated very briefly in college, and then weren't, and then like we were dating different people, and then and then we both split up with those people, and then there was kind of this like nebulous in between time.
That's common where it's like you're just casually seeing each other. You're not exclusive yet. Yeah. You know. Because when you're exclusive, that's when you call each other boyfriend girlfriend.
Right. But this was even like pre that. We're like, we weren't sure. Like I was like, we kind of tried this once. It didn't really work out. I don't know if I want to try that again.
Right.
And,
Right.
You know, we were like dating different people all of a sudden. Anyways, does not matter. There was a period of time where we had been hanging out a lot, and I can't remember. It was kind of like this thing where it's like, oh gosh, I'm trying to remember when this was, because it was like, so she had a friend. Let's call her, Mary. Let's say that Aaron's friend's name was Mary.
Sure.
And this was, like I said, at a time where, like, we weren't really seeing each other, and we were kind of, like, dating a few different people. And I had been getting some vibes from her friend, Mary, and was, like, wondering if, like, maybe Mary was into me. And it was always, like, it never seemed consistent. There were some times where I was like, no, she definitely just wants to be friends. And other times where I was like, I'm pretty positive she's hitting on me.
Wait. You're telling me you're getting weird signals from a girl? Mixed signals from a girl? Never! That would never happen in the history of ever.
Well,
girls are always straightforward.
The guys are always idiots. At least this one is. Anyways, so yawny.
We need to talk about, like, obvious signs from a girl that you could, like, missed.
Oh, everybody should go watch the casually explained "Is She Into You" video.
It's amazing. Oh man.
Oh, then remind me to talk about Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
All right.
So, it's not what you think. So, Aaron and Mary were friends. Aaron and I weren't really we weren't dating each other.
Right.
But like every now and then, like we'd have some like vibes. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah.
But that seemed to like calm down for a while, and then I was getting what I felt like were some hardcore vibes from Mary. But I had always been like a little too like bashful. I was so much less self-confidence back then. I was like, I don't know. One night, our friend throws not just a costume party, but a character party. Do you remember this? I think you might have gone to this.
Yes.
It was a costume party, but in the rules for the invitation, it was you have to come.
Oh yeah.
And be in character all night.
I was the situation.
The alter egos party.
I was the situation. Yeah, and then you were.
I was.
It reminded me of Green
London.
Day. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like a punk rock superstar, and I had some fake tattoo sleeves and a real bad Cockney accent, which is terrible. And I sporked my hair up all big like, and like essentially dressed like Billy Idol from Green Day.
Right. Yeah.
I pre-gamed before I went to this party.
As you do in college.
And then I went there, and the character for Jack London, who I later found out was like a famous author.
Jack London.
My name's Jack London. I'm here to fuck your shit up, you cunts. So stupid.
I thought you were gonna say fuck your daughters.
Stupid. That too. I just don't feel the need to say it because it's already been done. God, this is just, I'm sorry.
And I'm not going to call.
I ain't never calling her back, I am. What the hell am I saying?
I'm Jack London.
Boy, out but don't. Fuck off.
If I was Master Wayne's butler, I'd tell him to fuck off too.
Piss. Anyways, I got rowdy before the party.
Right.
And I was like, I'm gonna be in character. And I kicked the door open to the party.
Yeah, okay.
And I was like, oh, you fucks, what's going down? Or whatever, I don't know. But I like drunkenly shouted something.
Right.
Now, apparently, prior to me showing up, no one had actually been in character. They were just in costume.
They weren't into it, yeah.
They hadn't been into it. And then according to the guy throwing the party, from that moment, everyone was like, fuck it, we're just doing this.
Yeah.
Aaron, I believe that night, went as like a pop star princess. So she was like, I'm going to be prissy all night. And I was like, all right, cool, what else? Mary's there, a few other people are there, blah, blah, blah. And I, in character, because, you know, my character would do this, got just shit
Trash,
housed.
right?
Absolutely pissed. Just fucked up.
Mm.
And irresponsibly so. And this don't do this, the thing that I'm about to say.
Okay.
So my buddy, a friend of mine, was like, hey, I like this girl, I don't know what to do or how to talk to her. I was drunken in character.
Yeah.
And was like, you just gotta have confidence, mate. And was like, yeah, you just gotta, like, you know, just go for it. Like, if you think it's there, just go for it. And the worst thing that happens is, like, it's just not gonna happen. And I was like, check this out. And I see Mary, who, like, all night I was fairly confident had been giving me eyes.
Yeah.
But I walked over.
Are these sexy eyes, or is she just looking in my general direction?
Well, I was, again, I didn't know up from down.
Yeah.
And again, let me reiterate, don't do this. I walked up to her. She was waiting in line to, like, I don't know. She was waiting in line for something. Maybe it was food or the bathroom.
Yeah.
She's holding a drink. And I walked over, and I was like, hey, love, mind if I borrow that for a second? And she was like, sure. And she gave me her cup, and I just set it down, and I just kissed her.
Oh.
And it went over great.
Bold.
It went over great.
It's only bold because it worked, and she was into it.
It's only bold because it worked. Had it not worked, it would have been very uncool. And again, let me say this just one more time. Maybe don't do that.
Yeah.
Because that's, had I not been correct in this, and again, you know, this would come after, like, weeks of me being pretty sure she was into me, but not positive. Yeah. Don't just go up to a girl that you've never spoken to before and kiss her.
What's the difference between
Don't do that.
What's the difference between sexual assault and a romance novel? The girl's into it.
One's on paper.
Well,
there's that great RVB line. It's like the difference between, like, a love story and stalking is just it's
the
not
guy's
much.
hot or something.
Anyways, it went over great, and after we kissed, I gave her a cup back and went, cheers, or whatever, and then I just walked away, cool as a cucumber, and I just, like, gave him a pat on the back and walked outside. In my mind, I was like, I can't believe that worked. But I was just so, like, stupid and in character that I was like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's do it. Fine, it'll work out.
And for about 30 seconds, I felt like Superman.
Yeah.
And then
like walking on air.
Marched up to me and slapped me across the face. And I was like, oh, jeez. And then she, like, went outside. I was like, uh-oh. And then, like, that led to us, like, getting to a talk about, like, hey, what just happened? Because we're not a thing right now. And it was like, I don't know, it's my friend. And, like, I'm sorry.
She doesn't really, like, have a right to be mad, but
no, she's like, and we talked about it, and she apologized, and I apologized, and, like, you know, and then.
2 examples of things that, like, you know, can only get away with if the person ends up being cool with it afterwards.
Yeah.
You can't just, like, go up and slap somebody. That's assault.
Oh, hey, 6.
Hey.
But yeah, no, that was like, I was straight up slapped in the middle of a party. I was like, holy shit. And it, like, let me tell you, that sobers you up immediately.
Yeah,
like,
I bet.
What just happened? And yeah, no, that was like, so I think that's the one time I got slapped. Probably deserved it. I don't know. Maybe didn't. We talked about it, and like I said, like, it was like a weird time, and everything was cool by the end of it, and we're like, whatever. Made for, both of us later were like, that was a really weird, funny night.
Look at this weird way I'm going up and down the stairs. Like,
what a kooky place hell is.
Yeah.
And that's where we're
like, you need
hell.
Portals. We're in the demon world.
Demon world.
I guess you could call it hell, but it's just the demon world.
Who really?
Demons reign here, and they do their demon things. I'm trying to find the doppelganger, because that's an easier fight than the other guy, but I can't find him. Well, you know what? I'm gonna fight the other guy, because you don't have to finish everything. You just have to finish, I think, all but one fight, and you get to destroy the thing. So I'm gonna fight this guy. Hello, Beowulf. You're mad because you know my dad hit you in the face or something,
Good to
right?
see you again, bud. Good to see you. How's the talons doing? Those talons.
Yeah. You gave me some really cool gloves, like my brother used them for a while, but now I have them and they're neat.
Yeah, we're like Eskimo brothers now, like we were both with you. And I think that's really cute. We're brothers and Eskimo brothers. That'd be weird. That'd be weird.
Yeah.
I don't like that joke anymore. Oh, goodness. Okay, let's go back to
The time that you like kissed somebody without their permission? Hmm?
Hey, let's be careful about how this story's retold, okay?
Right, yeah.
Again, do not advise. Also, was fairly confident that it would be cool. Anyways, let me see.
Come on. There we go.
Yeah.
Ooh. Did the fucking death from above move that I hate. Oh god! Did it. Apparently I just can't hit his weak spot anymore.
Let's see. Would you rather have $10,000 or the ability to pleasure yourself orally? $10,000.
$10,000, yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure sucking your own dick isn't going to feel like getting a blowjob as much as it feels like sucking a dick.
Yeah. It's like, and also it's not going to be as good because like masturbation isn't as good as the real thing, right?
Wait,
so,
what the?
Yeah.
Wait, what? What the fuck? This is a horrible would you rather. Would you rather get a kiss on the cheek or get a piece of scab taped to your skin?
I
don't understand how that's...
Somebody doesn't understand how the game's
Someone
played.
doesn't quite get how this works.
What the fuck? Giant. What are you, a liger? I think I am supposed to know this. Yeah. Ow.
Ooh, would you rather be a Jedi with the usual Jedi skills from the Star Wars universe, or a wizard / witch with the usual skills from the Harry Potter world?
Jedi.
Yeah, like definitely.
Like so much.
Like
you're a space wizard at that point.
Yeah, it's really. Do you want to be a sci-fi? Well, okay. Well, now hold on.
What?
Yeah, I feel like being a Jedi would be much more subtle.
All right, which wizard? Harry Potter?
No, it just says
fantasy wizard.
Typical wizard powers from Harry Potter.
Because you could be straight up
Harry Potter,
Gandalf.
Harry Potter.
That would be okay. We want to go with Harry Potter just to like make it a thing. Still gonna have to go with Jedi for the laser sword.
Yeah.
And the Force powers, and it's just so much cooler.
I can't help but feel like this one was written by a 12-year-old. Really? Hey, Kyle.
Yo.
Would you rather put a chopstick in your pee hole or a whole fist in your butt?
Does it say pee hole?
It says pee hole and butt.
Then that is a 12-year-old.
That is a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
But like, which one?
A fist in my butt or what was the other one?
A chopstick.
In my pee hole.
In your pee hole.
I feel like I've already had that because I've had a catheter, and those aren't fun. So let's go with what kind of chopstick?
A thorny one. No, what the fuck are you talking about? What kind of chopstick?
There are nice ones that are lacquered and smooth, and then the cheap-ass one you get from Payway that's like splintery and awful.
Let's not be absolute monsters. Okay. It'll be nice and lacquered and whatever you just said.
Yeah. So, or an entire fist up my butthole. Well, I mean, let's just go with I'm tempted to say chopstick. Because, like I said, I've already had a catheter, so, like, what's the worst?
Oh, my God.
You know.
Okay.
What?
Oh, boy. Would you rather poop every time you orgasm, or have a 5% chance that you will say the N-word in every conversation that you have? Oh, no.
Ooh.
Oh, that's bad for you and me.
Ooh.
That's particularly bad for you and me.
Man. I don't want to, like, shit the bed every time I come.
That's the most disgusting sentence ever said on the show.
That's what it is!
I know, but God, that was just said,
Listen, you're never gonna have sex with that same person ever again.
Oh, you know, or worse.
You can either,
or worse, you find a girl that's into getting deuced on, and I don't know if I want to be, like, I don't.
Like, cause for you, it's like, listen, this is a medical condition for me, and like, you getting off on this, that's weird for me.
I've always said that, like, I'm willing to try weird sex stuff if my partner's into it.
God damn it. I didn't bring the light gloves.
Because I don't want anyone to feel weird in that space, because I feel like when you get to sex, it's a very intimate space, and you're already making yourself vulnerable to then, like, mock or say something hurtful in that time of vulnerability. Just to me, just doesn't seem right. So I'm always down for like, yeah, no, if you want to try some stuff and I like we've been together and blah blah blah, I'm down with that. If I'm being honest, I don't know if I could poop on a person.
Yeah, I don't think I could ever do the poop.
I don't think I could do that, Kyle.
Yeah, I can't do the poops. The poops ain't happening.
Yeah, I don't know. Hey.
Now he's gonna be dead over here.
Now that I think about it, I think I'd do the 10 fries over the chicken McNuggets.
Yeah.
It seems like less overall.
Also, like, you're gonna have to poop out those 100 nuggets.
Yeah, you're gonna have to poop out those fries too. This has been a very gross episode of Backwardz Compatible.
I feel like with the 5%.
If this is your first episode watching, I'm sorry. Also, why did you start at this one?
Yeah. The 5% N-word thing, I guess you could either be like, I have Tourette's.
Maybe,
or
yeah.
You
at that point,
you have to become like the most legit rapper or like unafraid comedian of all time. It'd be like Peter Griffin.
Your beats and rhymes and flow needs to be so sick that the entire worldwide community gives you a pass.
Yeah.
And that's not me, KT.
Who would deliver your black card? Like who gets to deliver it? Is it Snoop Dogg? Ice Cube? Do they both have to do it? Like they have to unlock it with 2 keys like it's nuclear codes? Like who gets to? And like it has all the rules on the back of like what you can and cannot do in possession of this card.
I think it's
besides the N-word, what else do you get to do?
I think it's seriously like this. I think it's the spirit of Martin Luther King Jr. He shows up and he's like,
I had a dream that one day I'd get to deliver this card onto a man so worthy and so deserving of a card.
Nailed it.
Right?
Now he shows up and he's like,
I had a dream.
He's like, listen, I don't support this in any way at all.
I had a dream that one day a man had the dankest rhymes would one day get to have this card. And I have to seen this day, and it is a good day.
No, he'd hate it. He'd hate it, but the fates that make this, like this would you rather universe.
Yeah, he's the only one, like, able to, like, you're the only one responsible enough to hold on to this power.
Listen, no one in the world will let you get away with this unless they see my spirit giving it to you.
That has to be broadcast.
I hate that I'm doing this, but these are the rules.
Your rhymes were so sick.
Here you go. And that's the only way.
Oh, God, I'm about to get murdered.
Oh.
Ooh, can I holy water this bitch?
Okay. Oh. Would you rather have a magic fedora that allows you to attract any woman with the words, "Milady," or be able to run 5 times as fast so long as your arms are extended behind you and you're making airplane noises?
5 times fast.
Abso-fucking-lutely. Are you kidding me?
Not only do you get to have any lady with milady.
Yeah, I mean, like,
right?
Sure, whatever. But, like,
yeah,
not only are you getting to go, like,
ninja
you get the Naruto run.
Yeah.
And no one can make fun of you for it because you're the fastest thing alive.
You win all the... Usain Bolt's just looking at you as you, like, plow by with the ninja run.
Would you rather strangle a dog with your bare hands or strangle a bear with your dog hands?
I'm gonna say bear with my dog hands.
What?
I can't strangle a dog.
Yeah.
I can't strangle a dog.
Okay, if you're not gonna strangle a dog, you're sure shit gonna fucking die trying to strangle a...
I'll find a way.
Like, no, what you're saying, you're like...
Listen,
listen. No, you stay. These are your dog hands. These are your tiny shit paws, and you're the bear. How's this going, KT?
Dire wolf.
Not going super well. And now you've clawed my hands off, and I'm dead now.
You're gonna crush my larynx.
Fuck your shit up.
Stop it!
See, no, it doesn't do shit. It's pissed you off and you're gonna gouge
I need to kill this fucker, and you're making it a thing.
Wait.
Did you just fuck up something?
Oh, okay. I wanted to make sure I put those pens in the right cup and not a cup filled with coffee.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
Stop closing all my lights, you piece of shit! You fuck!
Hey, my phone froze.
Nice.
That's cool. That's cool. That's really cool. I love when it does that. Oh.
Please stop.
Hey, the internet's a really weird place.
Oh, yeah?
Would you... I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm so tickled by this. Hey, Kyle. Hey, Kyle.
Yes.
Hey, Kyle.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to ask you something.
Yeah.
It's been weighing on my mind for... honestly, since the first day we met.
Oh, yeah?
I just need to know, Kyle, would you rather become a sentient strawberry with the mind you have now with no physical ability for mobility or communication, or just become a regular strawberry with strawberry thoughts?
Brago strawberry with strawberry thoughts.
Brago strawberry with strawberry thoughts.
And what was the first one?
Oh, you essentially are a sentient strawberry with like your brain, but you're essentially just a brain inside a strawberry. Or
like I'm Pickle Rick, except I'm Strawberry Kyle.
I haven't seen that episode yet. Strawberry Kyle is a great name. Oh boy, there's Pickle Rick and Strawberry Kyle.
Yeah.
Oh, what's my flavor / fruit?
I'm not spoiling anything for you because it's the first minute. Right. He turns himself into a pickle to challenge himself. Also to get out of a therapy session with his family.
Understood.
And it's amazing. Holy shit. Like, oh man, I feel like they were like, we went for broke in the second season, and now how do we build? And they're doing a fantastic job. Quit murdering me, you whore! The whoriest whore of all of whoredom.
Oh, don't be mean. I feel bad because I've been letting Melanie borrow these for like actual work, and I asked her, because these are mine, and I was like, hey, can I get these back for Backwardz compatible? I don't use them. I've used them once in like the 2 hours we've been filming.
Right.
She could have been using these.
Oh man.
Sorry, Mel.
Have you, okay, so, I was trying to remember. So there's a little phenomenon. Hey, I got the blue fragment where you go to like when you're at the top of a very tall building, and you look over the edge. You get that feeling to jump. Yeah.
I would get this. Okay, more so than that, I would get this. The feeling in class. Oh fuck!
Ooh, fucking
fuck
shit.
My feelings. Hey, now I get to use these twice.
So he's just been holding that dick level.
Hey, it's the Mr. Sword!
The whole time.
Yeah, looking girthy, right? Oh yeah, feel me in your hand. Whoa! Yeah, you like that, don't you?
Okay, I thought he was just playing. I couldn't remember.
I mean,
he's like, how do I Sparta? How does Sparta?
How do I Sparta?
Oh shit. He's unlocked the power.
Ooh.
The power of Sparta!
Yeah, we're gonna fuck some shit up,
Oh shit, Miles! This is Sparta!
Ooh.
Literally, it's Sparta.
Fuck.
That's what Sparta looks like.
That's what our daddy looks like?
Yep.
Daddy, you so big and scale. He kind
He's
of
a
looks like
hard
Cell.
ass. Sparta's a hard ass, and he's awesome.
Bah, 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 bah.
Yeah!
Neat.
Beat the level!
Sparta looks like a mean dude. Mm-hmm.
So remember when I said, what was it, Two-Faced Daddy comment you made? It was like a couple episodes ago?
Yeah.
And I was like, you don't know how right you are? We might have to fight that fucking Arkham with the power of our dad.
With the power of daddy?
Yeah, with the power of dad.
Oh, fuck.
He's got all them dad jokes. We won't know what to do. We'll have
Holy
to dodge
shit,
and
dude.
weave.
Shit, we're also almost at time. Fuck.
Yeah.
Maybe
I think
that's a pretty good break-off point.
I think it is. I think we do that.
So, last time I'm gonna run it by you.
Yeah.
Chopstick, pee hole, fist, booty. Which one?
I thought, didn't I already answer this?
I just want to make sure that's your final answer.
I think it was chopstick because I've already had a catheter.
Yeah,
up me.
I think I'm gonna do that too.
Yeah.
I just don't.
Wait. Let's
I don't
finish.
see how this can.
Yeah. Let's finish up your little thing about being in the classroom and jumping.
Oh yeah. More so than like looking over a far drop and being like, ooh, what if I jumped? I always got that thought of like, I'm in class and I go, what if I just stood up and just went like, and just like that like social anxiety of just like that would no one would talk to me again. No one would ever talk to me again.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I get that same feeling. Or like if I'm daydreaming and like whatever the daydream is, like let's say fucking, I definitely had this thought a lot in middle school because of Dragon Ball Z, where it's like daydreaming about being in Dragon Ball Z, right?
Sure.
So, or something to that effect. Yeah. So it's like you're daydreaming about that. Daydreaming about like, fucking Goku's got to power up. He's got to yell, right?
He does.
I was always afraid of like, what if I just fuck up one of these days and during my daydream, I just actually yell? It's the same thing. It's the same idea. Yeah, it's just like, fucking, I can't come back to school. Yeah. This is going to be awful. Yeah.
I think I had one not too recently where I was at a development meeting with like, it's like Matt and Bernie and like our head of program and stuff. And I was sitting right next to Matt and thought across my mind of like, what if I was just like, if this was Matt's face, just like slap the CEO of the company, which I would never do. I love Matt.
Yeah.
I love you, Matt. But I was just like, ruined.
Oh
man. If you, if you were sitting next to Matt and you suddenly slapped him, do you think you could explain your way out of it? Like suddenly something just possesses your hand and you slap Matt. Do you think you could somehow talk your way out of it?
There are several routes you could take. You could either be like, I'm sorry, there was a bug on your face, and like not just a bug, a bee, a giant bee, and it's awful and I'm allergic. It's horrible, Matt. I had to get rid of it. I'm sorry, so sorry. Depends on the context. Like in the conference room, not as believable. Outside, you could get away with it.
How?
Because wasps and bees are outside, asshole.
You're right. What a stupid fucking question.
In the conference room, though, a little bit different, a little harder to get away with. At that point, you just have to be like, I'm sorry, I have a medical condition that I've never disclosed to you.
Because I'm so embarrassed by it.
Yeah.
Well, how about this? How about next week we slap the shit out of Evil Dad?
Oh, yeah. Let's slap the shit out of Evil Dad.
Boosh!
We'll see you later. Next week on Backwardz Compatible, we might be finishing the game.
I'm gonna put my fist in his butthole!
The bad guy, not mine.
I didn't say that.